Hey friends, Mike Smith here, host of Crown Conversation, a monthly talk show here at the Crown on 1910 North Charles Street. We'll be back here on Wednesday, October the 18th. Doors at 8, show promptly at 9 p.m. It's the monthly talk show where you, the audience, has a voice. And this month, we'll be talking to Joy Postel, who's a rapper and an activist. We'll also be talking to Joshua Harris, who is one of the youngest mayoral candidates here in Baltimore, Maryland. That's going to be great to talk to him. We'll also be talking to Easy Jackson, who is a rapper and an activist. As you can tell, I've used the word activist a whole bunch because this month's theme is activism. Yeah, so be active, be up, and be out here at the show. The Crown Conversations, Wednesday, October the 18th. Doors at 8, show promptly at 9 p.m. because you don't want to miss out on featured performance by Micah Eastwood. That's going to be really awesome. He's going to put his talents on display. Now, we didn't have a show last month. I'm really sorry about that, but I will make it up for you tonight, right here, right now, by offering an exclusive interview with the 2017 Baltimore City Paper Award winner. Got an award for Best Showman, Mr. Shawn Smallwood. So check that interview out, and then check us out here at the Crown on Wednesday, October the 18th. Doors at 8, show promptly at 9 p.m. No admission, drink specials all night long. Come check us out.
Hey everybody, Shawn Smallwood. Welcome to tonight's episode of the Crown Conversations. We'll be talking about the Best of Baltimore 2017 and interviewing the Best Showman 2017, Shawn Smallwood. So everybody stick around, stay tuned. Tonight we have the Best of Baltimore 2017's Best Showman, Shawn Smallwood. Hey Shawn, how's it going? Pretty good, thanks for having me. Welcome to the show, great to have you here tonight. Who is Shawn Smallwood? Can you tell us a little bit about him and where is he from, things like that?
Shawn Smallwood is a entertainer from Baltimore, Maryland. I don't know. It's I'm just a guy.
Okay.
A few years ago, I was presented with essentially the path of continuing down a criminal career road or journeying down a new road of entertainment, and I decided to see what entertainment had to offer for me.
Very cool, very cool, very cool. And what exactly does Shawn Smallwood do? What do you feel is the reason why you were recognized as the best showman in Baltimore City?
That's a large question. Shawn Smallwood is first and foremost an entertainer, and that would probably be why the award was for best showmanship or best showman, as opposed to best DJing or best stage jumping or something of that nature. And I feel like it encompasses the fact that what I've been doing sonically is simply dramatically different from a lot of my peers and colleagues, and it's a humbling thing, it's a very honoring thing, and I'm very appreciative of the recognition.
When did you start entertaining people? When did you begin to go about this all?
I think that I've been doing this for the better part of 3 decades when I really think about it.
Wow, it's a long time.
I was on a children's television program as a kid that showed like Rocky and Bullwinkle, and we used to hit like old white people in the face with cream pies. It was great. After that, I was a hand puppeteer, like Sesame Street style. So I did that for a few years, and I learned a lot of theater concepts, and learned reading scripts, and having to set up lighting, and having to set up your audio playback, and designing your stage sets, and all these types of things. From there, I worked in a variety of places, like open air kitchens, where people are there to watch you cook. They're there to interact with you, and that confidence that you can develop in the show that you develop, even will help to seal them and make them more confident in the thing that they just bought. I also am old enough to remember when guys like Drew Hill were in the budgery and they would sing, you know, the entire time. So the concept of not only want to call it shucking and jiving, but you know, essentially that is the concept. You know, we work in alcohol-based environments, so you know, getting people to have a good time and wanting, you know, increase themselves, having a good time through libations is a part of that. So.
But you only recently begun to DJ.
Yeah, I have 2 sons, and a few years ago, you know, I don't have a lot of education, mostly self-taught with things that I know how to do. I have some criminal records there, so it makes it very hard to find gainful employment. It makes it very difficult to progress in life. So, you know, with having 2 kids, I had to do something. I had to start generating income, so I started DJing more. People would offer it to me. At the time, I was actually producing a lot of music videos for artists in the Baltimore area, and I was starting to branch out into the region. But DJing was simply there, it was more frequent, and it paid me more than the video work I was doing. It was way easier.
Where are you from? Are you from Baltimore? Did you move here? Did you, you know, decide to come here and go to college? How did you end up here?
I'm born and raised from Baltimore, actually. One could argue that I ended up here. The way that I'm told the story goes that, so Shawn Smallwood is my real name. It's not like an alliteration, or I didn't pick it because the state has things in it that are called that. The very first governor of Maryland was a guy named William Smallwood, and supposedly the slaves that he owned ended up becoming like my great-great-grandparents. So that's why you have like Smallwood Park and Smallwood Street. These are all during like the Civil War. House Smallwood became a hospital here in Maryland for troops under this. He served under George Washington. It seems like William Smallwood is one of the reasons why this place is how it is. He wasn't an abolitionist, but he also wasn't, from what I've read and what I've understand, is he wasn't the cruel slave master stereotype that so many of us have in our minds. And he supposedly even left a lot of his property and land to his slaves, and according to his will, which is over at like the Maryland Archive or something like that. Records.
Okay. Last question. You've been great for this entire interview. Thank you very much. Why do you do the things that you do? Here, other places. Why does Shawn Smallwood exist?
The most important reason why I do the things that I do is to make sure that people who are living in marginalized areas of life understand that art is a true way out. And when I say out, I don't necessarily mean about getting rich or, you know, living in a mansion. I mean that it's a way to escape so many of the day-to-day rigors that we encounter. And, you know, there are guys who go outside and don't feel like they have any options. And I try to show them and teach them that, no, there are ways to express yourself. There are ways that you can share who you are and try to become a better part of the society that we live in. And I think that these all things will affect us as a community.
Perfect. Well, do you have anything coming up over the course of the next couple of weeks? When's the next time you'll be back in Baltimore? Because I understand that you travel a lot. So, you know, if you have anything coming up, you know, feel free to let people know about it.
Let's see. Okay, no, wait. Yeah. All right. So on the 14th of October, I'll be performing with Take Bang and Peso the Mafia, Stars, Al Rogers, a bunch of other cool people over at the Motor House. This will be an event for a writer for over at KarenCivil.com, a guy named Jay Holes. Jay seems really cool. He seems really supportive of a lot of the work that these communities, the DIY communities and the varying artistic communities have been doing here in Baltimore City. So that's pretty exciting. The day before that, I'll also be at the Abilities Network, which is a special needs care facility in Towson, Maryland, where they do like a formal dance type of thing every quarter. But they train and they work with people with special needs. They try to get them jobs. And I'm a person with special needs, so you know I'm a big supporter of that environment, that community, and people trying to help each other with that. I also just put out a new single. It's on Bandcamp. You guys should go buy it. We sold like 10 copies this week so far. So, you know, make me rich.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time, Mr. Smallwood. Best of luck to you in all of your endeavors, and good luck with all the programs you have coming out.